Well, the defunding of police departments is a hot-button issue across the country as activists are calling for new ways for local governments to help. 40WMGT's Peyton Lewis has a closer look at what defunding could look like.
So I do think they need more money allocated to our sheriff's department, but I also think we need much more dollars allocated towards our mental health services, our youth services, our job training services.
Protesters around the country are asking their local governments to consider defunding police departments to help decrease police brutality incidents. Defunding would mean less money put towards weapons and vehicles for police officers and more money put towards community outreach and social services. In Macon Bibb, the sheriff's office budget for the next year is $49 million. Included in that cost is at least 40 hours of training for each deputy, equipment, and protective gear. Sheriff Davis says defunding is not an option.
As far as talking about defunding law enforcement or defunding the sheriff's office, that's really a non-starter for me because we perform an essential service, and this community needs us to be out there to stop the bad people from terrorizing and harming this community.
Sheriff Davis says defunding would lead to major cuts in the number of officers and community resources. According to District 8 Commissioner Virgil Watkins, Macon-Bibb County did cut funding as a response to the COVID-19 pandemic, but not in response to recent calls for reform.
We've been blessed with the sheriff department so far that has proved to be reactive to community needs. I was so proud to see my Sheriff Davis and several of his officers when the protests broke out here that they were not only, they were protesting along with the marchers.
In Macon, Peyton Lewis, 41 NBC News.
And Commissioner Watkins says as it stands, the commission has no plans to defund law enforcement. Macon-Bibb commissioners just finalized the 2021 budget last week.